Hi guys, it's Mrs. Bogart. Since we are not going to have live classes this week because we are doing the STAR 360 testing, I thought I'd make you guys a class kick so you can still get some reading practice in this week, even though you're not meeting for live classes. All right, so we're going to get started. And in my class, we have been talking about point of view um, when we first get into class. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read this passage right here for you. And then I want you to, in your class kick, I want you to use the pen tool and I want you to write about or circle what point of view this passage is written in, okay? His name was Charlie Laird, and he lived in Cypress Creek all 12 years of his life. He and his brother Jack had grown up in a house just down the street. In fact, Charlie could see the old place from his new bedroom window. Okay, so now what I want you to do is in your class kick, I want you to circle what point of view this passage is written in. Do you think it's first person? Here are some clues for first person. If you see the words like I, me, and my, that means it's written in first person. If you see words like the word you, so for example, if the narrator's telling a story and they say, you went to the beach and you saw all the ocean waves and, you saw dolphins out in the water, they're putting you, the reader, in the story. That would be second person. And then third person is when the narrator is talking about someone, they're telling a story about someone else. So you'd see words like he, his, or her, um, hers. You would see words like that in the story because they're telling a story about someone else. So look for these clue words in the passage and then circle which point of view you think this passage is written in, okay? Do that in your class kick and just use the pen tool to circle which point of view you think it is. All right. So what you're going to be working on this week is, again, we're going to be practice reading out loud. You guys did such an awesome job when we weren't having live classes and you were recording yourselves reading every day. So we're going to continue that practice. And then I have some fun stories for you guys to read as well. So you're going to be reading some stories, doing some practicing there, and you're going to be answering a couple of questions about the story. Okay. So here is the story that you guys are going to actually be reading today. It's a page in your class kick. You're going to be reading this story about Layla. And once you've read this story, read the whole story, I want you to actually tell me what happened in the beginning of the story, what happened in the middle of the story, and what happened at the end of the story. You're going to be writing the different things that happen in each point of the story. And I just want you to use the pen tool in Class Kick and write them all right here. After you complete this page, then I want you to look at this page. So what you guys are going to do is look at each of these sentences and you're going to actually be writing in the pronouns for each of those sentences that we have above. So here is the word bank. So we have the words we, them, he, her, you, and she. And now just a little reminder, a pronoun is replacing a noun. So you would use the words like we to replace the nouns in the sentence. So instead of listing everybody's names, you could say we. Or instead of listing someone's name, you could say he. That's what you're going to be doing in these sentences. So use the words that make sense and just write them in using the pen tool, or you can type them too, whichever way you want to do that. All right, so after you do that, guys, then you're going to start working on the recording yourselves reading, okay? So you're going to read a story about Simone Biles, and you're going to record yourself reading, and you're going to do this every day this week. So each page has a different day on it. So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way down to Friday. After you've done the Friday, then you're going to be doing your reflection. What did you do well this week? Maybe you logged in every single day to the class kick and you recorded yourself reading so you could really see the progress each day. Or um, maybe you noticed from the last time that you recorded yourself reading, you have done a much better job in your reading this time. So you've grown a lot in your reading. Whatever you want, reflect on your reading that way. And then you're also going to be writing about, one thing that you'd like to work on for next time. So what do you want to work on with your reading? So that will be all on your class kick page, that reflection part too. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher and ask them to help you out. And I hope you guys have a great week. Good luck with your STAR 360 testing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys back in classes next week. All right, bye guys.